My name's Tom Torgerson, and I was born and raised here in Coeur d'Alene in 1966. I always loved this place. I grew up downtown and got to play on the north shores of the lake and on Tubbs Hill, and I've always had a strong fondness for this community. And as I got older and went to college, I earned my degree in accounting and went to work for the Big Six at the time with Deloitte and Touche out of Boise. And I'd always dreamt of being a partner with Deloitte, being my own boss as a partner. And you quickly learn that you're never going to be your own boss because all your clients are your boss. So after not that much thought, I decided that of all the places I'd been in the United States, that I was actually fortunate enough to have been born in my favorite place in the United States. So I tossed my college education aside and I decided to come home and become a real estate broker and developer. I've never ever looked back. It was the smartest decision I'd ever made, even though at the time a lot of people didn't understand why I did that. But I'll tell you, I'm so dialed into this community and the physical and geographical aspects of this place, but more importantly, the people that live here. And one of the rewarding things that I get to do with my career is that I meet people from out of the area all the time who are trying to get a piece of what I already have every day. Another positive aspect that I can relate to personally with this community is the strong desire for me personally to pay back or to assist in this fabulous place to live. And fortunately, many people do that here. I feel very strongly that Coeur d'Alene is unique in the fact that a very high percentage of its residents help pay back, help contribute to this community. The Human Rights Education Institute that I'm sitting in right now is a perfect example of something that grew out of a bad situation that turned into such a wonderful facility and program that's administered every day to the public here. Another thing I'm very proud of is not my own accomplishment, but my wife's, KJ. KJ was the head of the Nature Conservancy's Canadian Rockies Eco Region, headquartered here out of Coeur d'Alene when I met her. And KJ took the Cougar Bay Preserve and created it. Her relationships with the timber companies and with the Nature Conservancy, working closely with John Pointner, who is a private property owner in the back of the bay, has basically become now one of Coeur d'Alene's gems. Recently, the Hagedons were very kind in order to allow some access, which allows BLM property that was prior segregated to the Nature Conservancy. Now they're together through their gracious easement. And we have a gem in Cougar Bay that not many people can have hundreds of miles from their homes, let alone minutes from their homes. Downtown where we lived, a big thing for us boys to do in the summer was go down to Runge Furniture, which is on the south side of Sherman between 11th and 12th. Back then, of course, nobody recycled. And we would get huge sofa cardboard boxes that the sofas came in, huge refrigerator and freezer boxes. The armchair boxes were always a bonus because they had that extra architectural flair. And we would drag those back to my house and Tom Kane's house. We had large extra lots, and we would put these together into veritable cities, and they would sit there probably driving our parents crazy for weeks until it finally rained and they would just fall down. And then to this day I still have never figured out whoever picked them up and hauled them away because I don't recall ever doing that. But we had a lot of fun growing up downtown, and well, I'll tell you, it just brings back a lot of memories to think of that, and I just want my children to be able to have those kind of memories here in Coeur d'Alene.